Hello and welcome to a new session of Unravel. In today's session, we'll be unraveling sleep. Some unknown, some half known, and maybe some known aspects of sleep. Do click the like button if you find the information useful. In the busy and hectic lifestyle of ours, the most common thing that's cut down is sleep. Oh, who has the time for 8 hours sleep every day? I don't even have 6. I have so much of work to complete. Me too, exclaimed the teenager. I need to study so many things. I hardly sleep for 4 hours every day. Maybe I'll get some sleep after my exams. Weak immunity, declining memory, Alzheimer's, heart attack, dark circles, or even succumb to cancer. Who do you think is the culprit in all of these? Yes, all of these can be linked to one single cause, sleep, or you can say inadequate sleep. Well, sleep deprivation can also make you land in jail. I was referring to these thieves who were caught sleeping at their jobs. This is what sleep deprivation can do to you. We think of sleep in terms of time wasted or an opportunity loss. We feel that the same time could have been used to work, to study, to run some errands, or maybe just to watch some entertaining shows. Well, sleep is much more than that. First, let's talk about the brain. Sleep scientist and Professor Matt Walker in his experiment found that one single night without sleep decreases our learning ability by 40% when compared to a full 8-hour sleep. It decreases our ability to make new memories as if the memory inbox in our brain was full and any new incoming files were being bounced. And sleep after learning helps us to save the memory. So yeah, you need to sleep before as well as after learning something. Now all those busy people out there who think they have no time to sleep and will compensate their sleep in old age, it's time to rethink. Numerous studies have repeatedly concluded that inadequate sleep or sleep deprivation significantly impacts memory loss and may even lead to dementia. A good quality and 8 hours of sleep can also reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease. So, if you want to remember the names of your loved ones in old age, just remember to complete your quota of sleep every day. Now, moving on to cardiovascular health. Because of daylight saving time, in spring we lose 1 hour of sleep, which increases the rate of heart attacks by 24% the next day. In autumn, when we gain 1 hour of sleep, we see a 21% reduction in the rate of heart attacks. Thus, the potential of 1 hour of sleep. The trend of car crashes, road traffic accidents, and even suicide rates are also similar. Another study in 2019 found that a good night's sleep protects us from heart diseases. Now, let's talk about immunity. Skipping on sleep makes you more susceptible to diseases. Cytokines are a type of protein that targets and attacks infection and inflammation. These proteins are produced as well as released during sleep. So, proper sleep can boost your body's immune response, be it common cold or cancer. Sleep deprivation may decrease production of these protective cytokines. T cells are like the soldiers of our body which kill the virus-infected cells, cells with intracellular bacteria and tumorous cells. During sleep, the stickiness of integrins are stronger, which helps these T cells to stick to the antigens and kill them. So, sleep not only prevents you from getting the disease, but also helps you to recover if you get sick. One experiment shows immune cell activity to reduce by 70% when the duration of sleep was reduced from 8 hours to 4 hours. Lack of sleep can also make you fat. Leptin is an appetite-regulating hormone which falls due to sleep deprivation. This will result in bigger appetites, which makes you more hungry, taking you on a path to obesity. Apart from these, lack of sleep adversely affects reproductive health of men and women too. It also prevents us from staying energized and alert. Long-term lack of sleep increases the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. Beauty sleep is not just a catchy phrase, it's a real thing. Our skin goes into repair mode when we sleep. Youthful glowing skin with bright eyes are the result of a good night's sleep. Sleep is also required for proper protein synthesis of your hair. It's advisable to go to bed earlier to reap the benefits of restorative sleep and have healthy skin and hair. The very fabric of our life, the DNA, is also affected by sleep. Now, this is getting serious. Sleep increases the chromosome dynamics, which in turn leads to faster repair of DNA double-strand breaks. That is, in order to repair your DNA, all you need to do is go to sleep. A study on healthy adults found that restricting sleep to 6 hours for 1 week caused distortion in the activity of 711 genes. Half of the genes decreased in their activity while the other half increased. The ones that decreased were associated with immune system, while the ones that increased in activity were linked with long-term chronic inflammation, promotion of tumors, and those associated with stress. So, both the increase as well as the decrease was detrimental to our well-being. Well, is there anything in our physical and mental well-being that is not adversely affected by lack of adequate sleep? Seems not. Bill Gates in his blog refers to Dr. Thomas Roth of Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit that the number of people who can survive on 5 hours of sleep or less without impairment and rounded to a whole number is 0. So, how many hours should a person sleep? Well, it depends on the age and the genetic makeup of the person. For healthy adults, it's 7 to 9 hours on average. Despite so many studies suggesting the importance of sleep and our doctors warning us not to deprive ourselves of adequate and quality sleep, we don't seem to implement it in our lives. Maybe because we don't prioritize sleep, we have somehow glorified not sleeping enough. We need to understand that it's not optional, it's not a luxury, it's a non-negotiable biological necessity. It's just as important as diet and exercise. So let's take the stigma away. Let's stop terming people as lazy who emphasize on a good night's sleep. Let's appreciate them and learn from them. Let's not shame the ones who refuses to attend late night parties and just prefers to go home and sleep. Congratulations if you are watching this at 2 a.m. on your phone in bed. We'll be following this with the tips and tricks for a good night's sleep in our next video. Subscribe to our channel and please click the small bell icon to see more interesting videos on varied topics. You can also let us know in the comment section what you are curious about. We'll try our best to unravel.